This is my smart Dumbphone with a fully customized homepage and optimized social media viewing. It looks and acts like a Dumbphone, but it's still my regular old iPhone, but without the distracting setup that a smartphone usually has. And without getting too much into it, this setup has really helped me. Before I show you how I did it, I'm gonna rewind and start at the beginning. I recently posted a video where I talked about what it's like to go without a phone for 100 days. And in that video specifically, a lot of people were commenting that I should look into getting a dumb phone or a flip phone or some phone that isn't a smartphone. Even my editor told me that he was interested in getting this certain dumb phone, and I was looking into them for a long time, but every single one I looked into had its problems. It was like, oh, this one's maps aren't good, it's like directions, or you can't pay with this one, or the internet, it doesn't connect well on this one. All of them had limiting technology. And it's not like these phones were cheap either. I just eventually decided that I was going to get my phone fixed because I didn't want to get a dumb phone that turned out to not have the features that I wanted or I didn't really like very much. But even though I'd taken a really long break from using my phone, I instantly started spending a long time on it again. It was like 2 to 3 hours of my day every single day were instantly sucked into my phone again, and that's just how it was, right? I didn't want that to happen. I thought it would be different, but it wasn't. And after being back on my iPhone for a bit, I remembered something. It was this idea of using your smartphone as a dumb phone, setting it up to look like and act as if it's a dumb phone, so that I still had all the features on my iPhone that I wanted, but the actual way that it looked, the way that it functioned was like a dumb phone. It was like a tool. So instead of buying some $500 dumb phone, I just turned my iPhone into a dumb phone. But before I really get into this video, I want to mention that I have a free community. It's the top link in the description. We do calls every single morning, and I also have a free course in there, and I really hope to see you in there. Now here is how I turned my regular iPhone into a dumb phone. Now I know this first part isn't really about the setup, but this is absolutely necessary. The main point of a dumb phone is that it doesn't have the distracting apps on it. That is literally the main point. It only has the necessary tools that you actually need to use on your phone. There's no Instagram, there's no TikTok. That's why you have to delete these distracting apps. If you want your phone to actually function like a dumb phone, and if you want to use it as a tool, you can't have these apps on your phone, because I know for a fact that you are going to use them if they're on your phone. You're going to scroll on Instagram, you're going to scroll on TikTok, you're going to use Snapchat, you're going to use them because they're there, because they pop out at you. Just go delete the apps right now. Don't make any excuses. Just go do it. You can view most of these social medias through the browser, and I'll show you how to optimize that later, but you don't need them on your home screen. You really don't. You need them to be gone off your phone. Make the right decision for yourself. These are distracting apps. You know it. You know they're not good for you. They need to go. This UI of stacked apps with just their names is how a lot of dumb phones are set up. The app I use is called Dumbify. There are other apps, but I like this one, and it's just a one-time purchase of $5. Basically what it is, it's a widget that blends into your background so that it looks exactly the same as a dumb phone would. It looks super clean, it's minimal, it doesn't pop out at you. It's just absolutely great. The setup is super simple. You just follow directions, you add the widget, you add whatever apps you want to add. You have to use the shortcut app sometimes because they don't have the specific app that you want on Dumbify, but that's completely fine because it looks amazing and it still functions. The only complaints that I have are because of Apple not allowing full UI customization. Honestly, I have to give a lot of credit to a YouTuber named Reysu for this video. He creates a lot of productivity videos just like these. You can go check him out in the description. And I'll also link the video below that inspired me to do this, and if you're an Android user, you can go watch that. He'll show you how to do it on Android. Dumbify makes it so much easier to be intentional, because literally when you open your phone right now, I guarantee your homepage has tons of apps on it, has different folders, as your social media folder, has your docs folder, all these different things that are begging for your attention. The reason I like this UI so much, the reason I like Dumbify so much, is because the apps are waiting for you to use them and not the other way around, and that is how it should be. So I actually recorded this part of the video already, but it was a super long, boring tutorial. When I look back on it, all I had to do was just give you the copy and paste so that you could put it into the app I'm about to show you. The app that I'm going to be using and showing you is called Safari Adblock Plus. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It's just Safari Adblock. If you look that up on the App Store, it will pop up. It is a sort of paid premium thing, but I figured out how to get it for free. They have a referral program, and what you can do and what I would advise you do is either send this code to your family, send your referral code to your family once you've downloaded the app. Once you have the code, you can go down to the comment section and you can either comment this or reply to someone else that you want to do a referral for a referral. So you give someone else a referral by maybe using one of your family members or your computer or like your MacBook, you know, and downloading and using their code. And then they, with a phone, with a computer, whatever, an extra device, will download Adblock Plus and use your code. Or they can do it on their phone, multiple devices maybe. You guys can just help each other out in the comments. I might even go down there for like the top comment or whatever and use their referral code on some different devices. Obviously, this only works on Safari, so you have to use the Safari browser for this. The app allows you to block custom elements on a page. First, I'm going to show you how to actually do it, like how to block an element and customize it yourself. So right now, I am on Safari Adblock. When you get the premium version, you can go over into the custom tab in the middle at the bottom, and then you can click on the plus icon and type in any website you want. And once I have youtube.com in there, I can click on custom element blocker. Then as you can see, YouTube has showed up within the app, and right now I am on the block page. Most of the time, sometimes it can glitch a little bit, but most of the time to move around, you have to click at the very top middle into preview so you can move around and click on things and get to elements so that you can block them. And then when you want to block anything, you click back to the block tab, which is right next to preview, and you click on whatever element you want. Once you click on an element, it will highlight. Two important things that you can do after highlighting are using the two buttons at the bottom. The most important one out of the two is the one to the right. So if you look at the very bottom left button, it kind of looks like these two arrows going into a little bar, and then to the right of that, there are two arrows sort of going out. The one on the very bottom left will make the element smaller. You see I just clicked it there and it made the element smaller, and then it made it smaller again. So it's kind of going to the smallest thing that's within what you clicked on, like the smallest element. And when you click the expand, it will obviously expand the element that you are blocking, and you can just keep clicking over and over. And as you can see, or even if I just click like a bunch of times, it will eventually block like everything. And then you can delete certain elements, like if you click back on, let's say I have two elements that I want to delete. If I click back on the red one and I want to delete that, then I just click the trash can button. You can delete all of them. It's really, really useful. That's how you customize it. So now I'm going to show you how to make your Instagram look like this. I got rid of the homepage, got rid of Reels, and even the search. This is sometimes the most glitchy thing. It will show up some videos. Here is what YouTube will look like. There will be no more shorts. If I click onto a video, as you can see, there's no recommended videos from here, and everything is pretty optimized. I was able to basically block shorts as well. Now I'm going to quickly show you how to do this for your YouTube and Instagram in a matter of minutes. All you have to do is go to the custom page and type in youtube.com. Copy the text down below. I'll give you the YouTube and the Instagram text. Copy the YouTube one if you're going to do YouTube, and then you're going to type in youtube.com as a custom website, and then you're going to go to custom element blocker. Click on the top right, you'll see rules. Click on that, and you are just going to paste all of that text into here. Click done. Click save, and if you go to YouTube, it should look exactly like how I showed you mine looked like. Now for Instagram, it's the same exact thing. You just copy the text for Instagram. You type in instagram.com, go to the element blocker, and go to rules and paste it in there. Now if you want to customize further, you obviously can, or if you maybe want to put in the comments some other useful elements that you found to block and give the text for that, that would be great. Here is the final product. My phone went from looking like this to looking like this, and these are now what my social medias look like. There were still times where I got distracted, even though I have a setup like this, where I spent hours on my phone. There were still times where I slipped up, and it was my own doing and my own decision. Like I said earlier, the real reason that Dumbphone works is because it helps you become more intentional. But nothing can force you to be intentional with your time on your phone. You can always get by barriers that you set up for yourself because you were the one that set it up, which means you know how to get through it. There really is nothing stopping you from re-downloading social medias and mobile games from the App Store. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. But it's your decision whether you do or don't. To be intentional or not, to distract yourself or be focused. Your choice. Nothing stopping you from scrolling your life away for hours and hours and hours. It is only you that can make the decision. And this is where two big changes have to come in. Because this setup, while very nice, did not rebuild my relationship with my phone. It helped me get there, helped me start rebuilding it, but it wasn't the thing that actually did it. The thing that is really helping me continue to rebuild my relationship with my phone is forcing myself to be intentional. It's me. Becoming intentional with your phone is thinking before you do anything. It's thinking, why am I opening my phone right now? It's thinking, what am I going to do when I open my phone? What is the thing that I'm going to do right when I open it and then I'm going to get off right after? That's what being intentional is. I'm going to go on here to message someone and then I'm going to get off, turn off my phone. And if you execute on that, you are slowly rebuilding your relationship with your phone. You're being intentional. Sometimes you'll slip up. Sometimes you'll open a random app. Sometimes you'll start looking shit up on the web even though you never intended to. But the more you follow through on what you say you're going to do, you start to use your phone as an actual tool, something to help your life and to improve your life, not to be a distraction that sucks away at your life. And the second big change that you need to make is you have to start taking more action in real life. If you're not doing things during the day, real life things that's not online, you are going to default to using your phone again. It's that simple. You're going to go back to video games and mobile games, and you're going to go back to scrolling and texting people all day. It's going to happen if you don't have other things to occupy your time, more important things that you care about to occupy your time. You will not spend less time online, spend less time on your phone if you don't have a good reason to. Be busy, work hard, be occupied, and you will spend way less time on your phone. And yeah, that's a lot of what I've done right now to lower my screen time and to set up my phone in an undistracting way. I highly recommend this setup. I really like it. It's helped me a lot. But obviously, you have to fundamentally change your lifestyle if you really want to rebuild your relationship with your phone. And not only that, lower your screen time by a ton. If you want those things, then you have to fundamentally change as a human. That's when you will see the real progress. The setup that I gave you, the Dumbphone and the optimization for, your social medias, all of that is only a way to help you become more intentional, to help you change your lifestyle. It's not going to do the magic for you. There is no magic potion. Everyone knows, but everyone wants the magic potion, right? You want the thing that's going to instantly help you spend less time on your phone and make you productive. There is no such thing. These changes that I've made to my phone, if you do them, they won't do anything for you if you don't change the way you are behaving. And also, if you do not have a reason to quit, a reason to work hard at something, maybe it's your family that you're working on, your relationships, maybe it's work right now. I don't know what work it is, but you really care about it. That is your reason. You need a reason to quit as well. And if you have all of those things lined up and have this setup done on your phone, I swear it will kill your screen time. You can click on this video here if you want to further optimize your iPhone. Hit the like button below for the algorithm. It really does help me out. Subscribe if you want to see more of me. Join my free community. It's the top link in the description once again. And as always, never stop improving. You'll be grateful for it later.